A thesis statement is a very important sentence. It is the main argument of your essay. It clearly states your central point or claim. This single sentence guides your entire paper. Think of it as a clear signpost for your readers. It tells them where your essay is going. The thesis statement usually appears near the end of your introduction. It is truly essential for all successful academic writing. Why is a strong thesis statement so crucial? It provides a sharp focus for your research. It also helps you organize your thoughts effectively. Without a clear thesis, an essay can feel lost. It might wander without a specific direction. Your readers need this anchor to follow your logic. It helps them understand your main purpose. A good thesis makes your argument much more persuasive. It shows you have a clear understanding of your topic. A thesis statement is not just a simple statement of fact. Facts are true, but they are not arguments. For example, the sky is blue is a fact. It is not a thesis statement. A thesis is also not a question. Instead, a thesis is an assertion. It presents your informed opinion or a specific claim. This claim must then be supported by evidence. You will use your essay to provide this support. Developing a good thesis statement takes time and thought. It often evolves as you conduct your research. You might start your writing process with a working thesis. This is an initial idea that can and often does change. As you learn more information, you will refine it. This process of revision is perfectly normal. It is actually very helpful. The final goal is to arrive at a statement. This statement should be strong, clear, and easy to defend. A strong thesis statement must always be perfectly clear. Your readers should understand your main point immediately. You need to avoid using vague or ambiguous language. Do not use confusing terms that might obscure your meaning. Your central argument should be very easy to grasp. Any lack of clarity weakens your entire essay. If your thesis statement is unclear, your essay will likely be unclear too. Make your core idea stand out. Specificity is also extremely important for a strong thesis. A very general statement is not effective at all. It does not provide enough direction for your paper. For example, saying computers are useful is too broad. It does not tell the reader how or why computers are useful. A specific thesis narrows the focus of your essay. It pinpoints a particular aspect or a single argument. This makes your essay much more manageable to write and to read. Let us consider an example to show clarity and specificity. A weak thesis might be, libraries are good for communities. This statement is true, but it is vague. It is also too general to guide an essay. A stronger, more specific thesis could be, public libraries play a vital role in promoting digital literacy among senior citizens by offering free computer workshops. This revised statement is much clearer. It specifies the role of libraries. It identifies the target group and the specific service. To achieve this necessary clarity and specificity, ask yourself some key questions. What exactly am I trying to argue in this paper? Who is my intended audience for this essay? What specific evidence will I use to support my claim? Answering these critical questions helps to refine your statement. It pushes you to be more precise in your wording. A clear and specific thesis provides a solid framework. Your supporting paragraphs will then build upon this focused claim effectively. A strong thesis statement must also be debatable. This means it should present a claim. This claim is one that reasonable people might dispute. It is not a simple statement of an undisputed fact. Facts, by their very nature, are not arguable. For instance, water consists of hydrogen and oxygen is a fact. It is not a suitable thesis for an academic essay. A debatable thesis always offers a particular viewpoint that needs support. Why is this quality of debatability so important? It makes your essay much more engaging and interesting. It actively invites critical thinking from your readers. If everyone already agrees with your initial statement, there is no real point. There would be no need to write an essay about it. A good, debatable thesis sparks thoughtful discussion. It clearly shows that you have analyzed a topic carefully. You have formed an informed opinion worth exploring. Consider this clear example to understand the difference. A non-debatable statement is, regular exercise has health benefits. Most people accept this as true without argument. A debatable thesis might be, while all forms of exercise offer benefits, mandated physical education classes in high schools are the most effective public health intervention for combating teenage obesity. This statement presents a specific, arguable claim. It can be challenged or supported with evidence. It invites a deeper exploration of the topic. To ensure your thesis is truly debatable, think about potential counter-arguments. What might someone say to disagree with your position? Acknowledging these potential objections can actually strengthen your own argument. It demonstrates that you have thought deeply and critically about the issue. Your thesis must take a clear stance on the matter. It should not be neutral or vague. It must assert something significant that can be robustly argued with evidence. A strong thesis statement is also commendably concise. This means it should be brief and directly to the point. Usually it is best expressed in a single, clear sentence. Sometimes it might extend to 2 short sentences, but always aim for 1. You should diligently avoid any unnecessary words or confusing jargon. Get straight to your core argument without any delay. A long, rambling thesis will only confuse your readers. It effectively buries your main idea. Conciseness, however, does not mean you should sacrifice clarity or specificity. These important qualities must work together in harmony. Conciseness means choosing your words with extreme care and precision. Every single word in your thesis should contribute directly to the overall meaning. Think of your thesis statement as an elevator pitch for your essay. You have a very short amount of time. You must convey your main idea effectively and memorably. For instance, a wordy thesis might be, "It is my personal belief and considered assertion that when one takes into account the numerous complex factors involved, such as various economic pressures and the many societal shifts that are currently taking place all around us, the modern education system, as it currently exists today in its present iteration, requires very significant and truly immediate reforms to be able to better prepare students for the rapidly evolving demands of the 21st century workforce." A concise version. The modern education system requires immediate, significant reforms to prepare students for the evolving 21st century workforce. This is much stronger. In conclusion, mastering the art of the thesis statement is absolutely vital for good writing. A truly strong thesis statement is always clear and wonderfully specific. It is also fundamentally debatable, inviting discussion. And finally, it is commendably concise, packing a punch. These essential qualities work together. They create a powerful guiding force for your entire essay. Your thesis tells your reader exactly what you will argue. It keeps your writing focused. Practice crafting such statements often. It will greatly improve your academic writing.